You probably seen these videos where they show you 7 lessons from 7 millionaires. But let's be honest, if you're a Muslim like me, do you truly want to learn from people that are making haram income? Some of them are making money from OnlyFans, bro. Like, who the hell makes money from OnlyFans? Like, how could you sleep? How could you sleep knowing that you fed your family from OnlyFans? I don't know about you, but I don't want to be learning from those kind of guys. And so in this video, I'm gonna show you 5 lessons from 5 Muslim entrepreneurs. So let's get started. And the first entrepreneur is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This might sound surprising for some of you guys, but Prophet Muhammad was actually an entrepreneur. He used to do trading. Not this generation type of trading, the old generation type of trading, like trading food and water and clothes, those kind of things. And besides that, he did heating goats, which is basically like taking care of the goats, milking them, maybe selling their milks and selling the goats. So he's technically an entrepreneur, right? And we don't need to talk about his net worth. We don't need to talk about Prophet Muhammad net worth, bro. Let's leave that there, bro. You can't count it. You can't count his net worth. Net worth. And so let's not even mention that. And now the lessons that Prophet Muhammad could teach us in his entrepreneurship journey is obviously honesty and trust. Bro, this is the most important lesson throughout this whole video. If you can't build trust with the people that you're selling to, or even the people that you're serving, bro, you're gonna end up broke. You're gonna end up broke. Like this book, the Almanic of Naval says, and this guy's a wealthy entrepreneur too. He said that if you're not being 100% honest with people and 100% authentic with them, and authenticity is basically like a next degree over honesty. Authenticity is when you share your beliefs, you talk about your feelings, you talk about your opinions, you show your true persona. That's what authenticity is. And if you're not showing your real persona to people and being 100% authentic with them and honest, bro, no one will trust you. They will replace you with AI. They will literally replace you with AI. People don't need to watch your videos anymore. People don't need to buy your products anymore. People don't need to buy your ebooks anymore, your courses. Bro, they don't need that. They could just go on the AI thing and search for information there. So you're basically meaningless. But since you've built trust with people, since you're being 100% authentic and 100% honest, they will still buy your courses. They will still watch your videos. They will still buy your ebooks and everything. Like, that's how powerful trust is. Like, some guys converted to Islam without even hearing Quran, bro. Maybe they heard like a couple verses, but they instantly converted to Islam just because they had trust in our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's how powerful trust is. You could convince someone on a whole religion just because he trusts you. And Prophet Muhammad mastered this. He mastered the skill of building trust with people. Bro, Prophet Muhammad was so authentic to the point that when they asked him, of whom your wives you like the most, and he had like 7 or 8 wives at that time, I don't truly know the details. And so, obviously when he's gonna say someone out of them, they're gonna get triggered, bro. They're gonna get jealous, and they're not gonna react in the best way possible. So you'd expect him to say, oh, I just love them all the most. Nope. Aisha is my best wife. Bro, that's how much authentic he was when dealing with people. But now let's get back to the business area, because that's what we're talking about. As we said, Prophet Muhammad used to do trading. So he obviously had to be honest about his products, right? He would criticize his products. He would tell them, like, when it was made, the details with it. Is it bad? Is it good? He will answer those questions, even though it's not to his favor. But he will still criticize his products like he's gonna buy them. Which is like an obvious thing, right? Everyone should be honest when selling their products. This is like a simple thing. But that was the time when I go into the mall. And since we are in a brown country, we only have like one Burger King in the whole city. And so I said, oh, let me try this. I never tried it. And I ordered a burger, bro. And in the pictures, it's not like a huge burger like this with a huge meat patty. But when I ordered, bro, the meat patty was like this. The burger bun was like this. So after that, bro, we never bought from that Burger King, bro. We never bought from it. And same thing with everyone else in the mall, bro. I think that store is getting bankrupt or something. Just because they lied about their products. Yo, funny enough, I just discovered another story that confirms this point, but it's actually from Prophet Muhammad. Now, anyways, when Prophet Muhammad migrated from Mecca to Medina, he basically became the ruler of Muslims there, and like the whole ruler of Medina. So he had to make a souk, and in that souk he had to make some rules. And they are basically what we just talked about. Being honest about your products, don't steal or cheat, and those kind of things. You know, like the Islam values. So after he made that souk or whatever you want to call it, he obviously wanted to check out if the merchants are following the law and not just like BSing people. So when he was just walking by the souk, he saw this guy that was selling dates. And at that time, they were basically selling dates in like bags. It wasn't like plastic bottles, whatever you see in Walmart these days. There wasn't that, bro. What the hell? That's probably like lowering your testosterone. And also, bro, like that merchant had like some decent dates. That merchant had like some decent high quality dates. But for some reason, Jibreel alayhi salam, was like the best angel, told Prophet Muhammad to go check those bags, like put your hands in them and see the dates that's in the bottom and in the middle of that bag. And so Prophet Muhammad came close to him and put his hand in the date bag. And boom, rotten dates. Bro, what the hell? I thought you were selling some decent dates, bro. You even tricked me. Anyways, and at that time, Prophet Muhammad said that hadith, which is somewhat popular for you Arabs. Man ghashana falaysa minna. That basically means that whoever cheats is not from us. He's not from the Muslim Ummah. But you get the point, like, you gotta stop lying about your products, bro. You gotta be honest about your products and criticize them literally like you're gonna buy them. Now, honestly, bro, this lesson is more like obvious, right? If you had like some decent Islam values in you and you had like some faith in God, of course you wouldn't lie. Of course you would be honest about your products. And let's be honest, we don't want to be selling dates, bro. If you're watching this video, you want to be an entrepreneur. We don't want to be selling dates or like running a Burger King store. Bro, what the hell is that? We want to be entrepreneurs. So what we could learn from Prophet Muhammad when doing his trading business, and that will help you in every single business model that you're trying to do as an entrepreneur, and I will have to go back a little in time so I can tell you this, is that he was consistent with his character and values and morals. And so basically, Prophet Muhammad, who's teaching us about Quran and Sunnah and Islamic values, is the same Prophet Muhammad who's selling people. He has the same values. He's gonna be acting the same. He's not gonna lie. He's gonna be honest. He's not gonna sell like some prohibited stuff or like pork meat or something. He didn't change his values just because he's going into business. No. Same values, same morals, same character. That's how he built trust with people, because he didn't act like a moron and one day, and oh guys, let's climb this tree and the last one gets kicked in the ass. He wasn't doing that, bro. Like, imagine if he was like teaching Quran and Islam values to people, and then he would go to his trading business and, oh guys, do you want to buy this pork meat? Do you want to buy this fresh alcohol? It tastes good because I've drank it by myself. Bro, imagine if he done that. Imagine if he done that. No one will get on Islam. So you get the point. You gotta be consistent in your character, which is a gold advice, especially in this social media age. If you're not sticking to your values, bro, if you're not sticking to your morals and values, and act like your true self, your real life self on camera, and not acting like another persona on camera like every guy is doing on Instagram, and then he will go like F around in real life. Bro, people won't trust you. People won't trust you. Like, imagine if Tate goes on a podcast and criticizes women that are doing OnlyFans and tells people to stop simping for them, and then the moment he goes out, oh, what's up, babe? Obviously, no one will trust him. And by the way, let's imagine that Tate wasn't Muslim in this scenario. He didn't convert to Islam yet. Let's imagine that scenario. So you get the point. Consistency of character is very important, and Prophet Muhammad shows us that. And you also have an advantage in this. We have an advantage, bro. We have the whole Islam. We have the whole Islam and Quran that's given us values and morals to stick to in real life, on camera, or wherever. even by ourselves, to still have values that we stick to just because Islam. And they are unshakable, bro. No one could shake our values. Even if you offered me $100 million to cost the forfeit, astaghfirullah al-azim, I would never do that. That's unshakable values. And so, literally stick to them, bro. Stick to the Islam values so you could build trust with people. And honestly, I was planning to give you some other tips on how you could build trust with people and be more authentic in your businesses. But let's be honest, I don't know stuff about other businesses, bro. What is dropshipping? What is Facebook ads? What is copywriting, bro? I've just discovered what affiliate marketing is. I've just discovered why are these guys spamming TikToks on TikTok, bro. I just discovered that. So I can't give you advice on those. But you know what I could give you advice on? Social media, and especially YouTube. Because if you didn't know, I have been a year uploading these videos. And even though I'm still a small YouTuber while some of you guys might be watching this, but if you didn't know, like, success is exponential, and like the information that you will have at this point is almost the same information that you will have at the success point. So you just have to be more consistent and like do the things. And so like you could listen to me, right? You should learn from my whole year of experience. And if you don't want to, bro, lower your ego. Lower your ego is haram, bro. Stop being egotistical. And so keep watching this if you're interested in that space. And if you're not really, skip to the next lesson. And so let's get back a little in time and continue this video. Now let's first talk about authenticity. You gotta admit your mistakes. You gotta admit your lacks. You can't just tell people I'm good at this, I'm good at dropshipping, I'm good at YouTube ads, I'm good at bro, you're not. That doesn't work. People don't like that guy who's perfect, bro. Only forfeits can get to the level of perfection. You can't. So admit it. It's okay. This is why I told you that I know no shit about dropshipping and almost every single other business model out there, like trading, bro. What the hell is that? This is why I told you that. Because people will be more attracted to the guy that says I'm good at this thing, I'm good at this thing, but I'm bad at this thing. And this is what I've learned from Alex Hormozi, by the way. Admit your lacks, even though you're working on them, even though it's literally like the video topic and you should be like the perfect example for what you're saying. Admit that you're still lacking on that point. And besides that, stop trying to look like perfect every time you record a video. Like sometimes I get it, you might feel like sleepy and you're not into the mood and you haven't even made like a valuable video. And you're like wearing the shirt by reverse like I've done in some of my videos. I didn't even like act charismatically in front of the camera, but don't obsess about like perfecting your haircut and like, bro, what the hell? You're no celebrity to look good 24/7, bro. You're a guy who's making YouTube videos, bro. Who cares? And I guarantee you that will get more people to watch you, because as I remember from my memory, I will watch like a YouTuber and he will have like effed up haircut and everything, bro. He will have like a lot of like flaws in him. But since I was insecure by myself, I'll keep watching that guy, bro. I feel like this sense of like attachment to him. Oh, this guy looks like shit and he's successful. That like gets people up, right? So like stop trying to look you're perfect. Look good enough. Because let's be honest, you don't want to be recording a video or going like this. But stop perfecting your looks. And second, I'll give you some tips about building trust. First, this is something I've learned from Alex Hormozi. Stop titling your videos how to. Your advice doesn't apply to most people. Unless you're like a forfeit. Let me give you an example. You've probably seen like these 18-year-olds that'll make a video on how to get girls. Meanwhile, they're still 18, bro. They barely got like 2 girlfriends. And they're giving you advice on how to get girls. And now let's imagine those guys aren't Muslims, right? Let's imagine those guys aren't Muslims and you were young when you're watching them and you weren't committed to Islam. Let's make that situation. So you get the point. You can't say this is how to do it. Prophet Muhammad can do that. You can't do that. You gotta switch your mindset from like how-to videos to how I videos. How I build a YouTube channel. How I got a wife. in Islam and we married. And now besides this mindset shift, before you talk about anything in your video, ask this question: who am I so they can listen to me? Honestly, like, who am I so they can listen to me? This is what I've learned from Alex Hormozi too. Cause like, you can't be telling what's haram or not, and you're not even a scholar, bro. It's just your opinion. You can't do that, bro. People won't respect you for that. So when you're gonna talk about these things that are out of your expertise, show them proof. Show them the studies. Show them the Quran verses. Show them the ahadith. Show them the seerah. No, people will trust you and respect you more, but it will help you make better quality content. And it will help you like better form your words. Because you're like not saying it with emotion. You got the proof, you got the evidence. And you tell people that, alright guys, I'm not a scholar now. I'm not experienced with this. But here's what Quran said and here's my opinion. If it makes sense to you. This is the way they should tell stuff. This is how you build trust with people. And honestly, this is truly related to having like some good social skills. Because let's be honest, if you had like some good social skills and you're mature enough, you will realize this, bro. You will like subconsciously get these things. You know how to build trust with people. You know that people wouldn't listen to you about things out of your expertise. Like imagine if I started talking about diabetes. Would you keep your attention on that, bro? If I just turn on, guys, to lower your blood insulin levels, just drink some lemon juice, even though it's like a true thing, bro. Even though it's a true tip. But because I didn't give you evidence or research, you won't listen to me. But if you have like good enough social skills, you won't do that. Of course you will show people the studies. Of course you will tell them that. Because honestly, at this point, I don't ask that question anymore. I don't ask it. It will subconsciously get to my mind like, why would people listen to me? I need to give evidence. I need to tell people this is my opinion and I'm not a scholar and everything. I need to build trust with people. And this is why I always encourage in my videos to level up your social skills, because it will help you a lot. It will help you a lot in every single business, at least from what I've seen from like podcasts and like books. It will really help you like manage people and especially like talk to the camera and do presentations. You will subconsciously start building trust with people and being more authentic and funny. And so if you want to level up your social skills and meet Muslims that are trying to be entrepreneurs just like you could join my Discord server. I've linked it in the description. And hopefully you could build your network there. I've literally arranged this whole server just so you can do this thing. So go join it and start leveling up your social skills. And that's all I got for these YouTube tips. And now let's get to the next entrepreneur, Saif Bilhassa. Now, I've just recently discovered this guy on the Ahmed Mahmoud Show podcast. And turns out this guy is like the biggest billionaire in Dubai. This guy is worth billions. I'll probably like show it on the screen or something. But for some reason, he's not truly present in social media, which is a quite sad thing to hear, because I want to be consuming more content of this guy advice. Let's be honest. And now what I've truly liked about this guy is his work ethic. Just watch these clips, bro.
You ever wake up one day and just feel like, man, today I just don't feel like working?
Never.
Not one day in your life?
Never.
Not even
And when there is a holiday, more holiday in Dubai, I don't like it.
You don't like holidays?
Yeah. And
crazy.
always to be a good businessman, this is the way.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they ask me, how you can be, this is the way. Or you don't be in the business. Take salary end of the month, work in private companies, and that's or government.
I mean, what could I say? The guy literally said it to you. If you're not willing to dedicate every single minute to do your work, get a 9-to-5 job, bro. What are you trying to start a business for? If you're not willing to do your best and better from your best, bro, what is your best? Alex Hormozi said that your best isn't required. You gotta do more of the best that you've already set it for yourself. Your best isn't enough. So you gotta do more than your best. And I could tell you this, bro. My best 6 months ago wasn't my best now, bro. I could step on my last best, bro. I could step on that guy. And even though I'm in this level, Bro, I'm not even close to what's required for me to succeed in a niche like this. I need to level up my best. This is the type of work ethic that you need if you actually want to grow. Because let's be honest, if you're watching this video, you're probably in the early stage of business and you need to burn your ass up if you're gonna succeed. There is no passive income crap. There is no like 4-hour work week crap, bro. Tim Ferriss sits there in solitude trying to figure out how he could reduce his work hours. Bro, his life is boring. Do you want to like sit there and look at your wall, journal a little, and maybe read and like go for like walks in nature every single day? Bro, that's boring, bro. I would rather work every single day for 12 hours because that gives me fulfillment. That gives me fulfillment. Not only I could get a better influence on people and help more people, that gives me fulfillment, bro. Bro, if you're not getting energy from the work that you're doing and you're not feeling super motivated to do it, first, you're either procrastinating by some other addictions that are giving you more energy, like video games and movies that are probably haram, so you should quit them if you actually want to be successful in this. And second, you're doing the wrong job. Bro, if you're not feeling motivated to do what you call work every single day, bro, you're doing the wrong job. Quit your job. Like, I'm obviously not saying to abandon your family if you're feeding your family from whatever job that you're getting, but I'm saying like side hustle, work your ass off. Do the thing that will energize you and you could do better than everyone. Now it might feel weird telling you this because I don't have like a 9-to-5 job yet. And like, as you can tell, I'm still young, but I'm still going to school. And it sucks. It's worse than a 9-to-5 job, bro. It's a stimulation for a 9-to-5 job. At least if you go work, you might learn some skills and get paid. Like a decent wage if you're like older than me. But with school, bro, you just sit there and waste hours and then regret the hours that you just wasted. And you got no mental power left, bro. It sucks. So I could feel what you're feeling now. I could feel it. So work your ass off and get out of it. And there is no 2 hours of video games. There is no like 2 hours of YouTube. There is no going out every day to the sauna or something. No, there is work to be done. But for the OGs that are watching like a couple of my older videos, I used to tell you to like go out once a while with your friends, maybe like once a week. That's okay for your mental health and everything. But bro, I've changed my mind about that. I don't want to spend like 5 hours going to the beach at 7 a.m. without doing any productive thing that's related to my work and then get back and sleep because I burned out myself and I had to like ruin my productivity for the rest of the day. I don't want that. Like obviously if you never like gone to the beach at 5 a.m, do it. Because honestly for me, if I'm going to like mountain climbing, which is a new experience for me, bro, I'm going now, bro. I'm going now. Like of course you should experience the world and not turn monk mode at 13. But if you already experienced it and it's not related to your work, right? You're not gonna document it. And sadly, you're not like a YouTube vlogger that literally makes content from traveling. Do you really have to go? Do you really have to ruin your productivity for a whole day for experience that you already know? Keep doing the work, bro. You ain't going out. What is going out, bro? This is what I've learned from my imam. Muslims have only 2 vacations, bro. The Eid of Fitr and the Eid of Adha. And maybe like the birth of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because I guess like most Arab countries probably made it a vacation for that particular day. And so you only got 3 vacations, bro. And you're not gonna sit there and like watch YouTube videos or something. You have a mission in these 3 vacations, which is to go meet your family members. Not just your family, your whole family, your big family, which is literally an obligation for you. It's literally a priority after your prayers. And after you've done that, you're gonna get back and read some Quran because it's Eid. There is no rest for you, bro. There is no rest. You're always working. Muslims only rest in the grave, bro. So you get the point. If you want to achieve a huge success, you gotta keep working. And honestly, bro, I'm still struggling with this. My best isn't enough. My best isn't what's required from me now. if I actually want to succeed in this niche. I gotta level up. Cause like Dr. Zakir Naik sleeps 4 hours. Even the Prophet used to sleep like 3 to 5 hours, as the scholar said. Why can I not sleep 3 to 4 hours? And so I'm literally researching about that, bro. I want to sleep 3 to 4 hours so I can achieve more. And it might sound extreme, but as I said, if you're not willing to dedicate every single minute and research on how you could do more work and perfect your productivity, bro, go get a job. Because it's gonna be so hard for you to run a business. And you will probably fail if you're gonna not dedicate this much work to it. And now let's get to the third entrepreneur, Mohmad. Now this guy is still a small YouTuber, so some of you guys might not know him. And he makes videos about drop shipping and side hustles and make $1,000 online. You know those type of videos. And honestly, I wasn't truly attracted to those kind of videos because, as I said, I'm doing YouTube and I'm trying to give it all my attention. So I wasn't attracted only to those videos. But there was some videos that he made where he shares with you some beliefs that helped him become successful. And like how he broke those false beliefs that he had when he was broke and brainwashed himself to success. Which is like a popular topic in this self-help niche. You probably like stumbled on a couple of videos talking about this. And there is a lot of books written on this too. Like this book, Psycho-Cybernetics, where he basically tells you to do some meditations and like relax a little so you can like forget those false beliefs and do some visualizations for the next you, the successful version of yourself. And there's some guys that talk about like law of attraction, they start manifesting stuff, which is totally haram. Like, come on, bro. We're not living in a stimulation. And anyway, since I'm like trying to brainwash myself to success, I've used some of the tools in that book, Psycho-Cybernetics. But honestly, bro, those meditations and visualizations never worked for me. I couldn't brainwash myself from these false beliefs. I always had that lack inside of me, especially when I want to buy something and I don't have the finances for it, or I just keep obsessing about these YouTube goals. Bro, we're setting goals and visualizing to make ourselves feel less lack. But honestly, bro, we're probably making ourselves feel more like with this. But I could tell you from experience because I've done it for months. And I never just cracked the code. I never broke those dumbass beliefs out of my mind and get out this lack inside of me. But after I watch this guy videos where he shows you the Muslim way to break these false beliefs, it finally ticked for me. Just watch these clips.
To Allah, bro, the creator, there's zero responsibility, zero. So don't limit yourself. Like, you can literally ask anything that you want, bro. He's the creator. You can ask for anything. So like, think of it this way, actually. So let's say you live in Canada and you have a brother in Dubai, right? Or Dubai. So that brother told you that he bought you a Lamborghini, but you're in Canada, you still didn't touch this Lamborghini. But he told you that he put your name on this Lamborghini. So what's gonna happen is that now you, in Canada, now you know that you actually own a Lamborghini with your name on it. So just think of it. How will you start acting and thinking and like doing and just feeling? Because now in your head, like, you know you have a Lamborghini. But the crazy thing about this is that when others see you, they don't see like a Lambo on your parking spot or like a Lambo in the garage. But you 100% know that there's a Lambo. You just haven't seen it yet in real life because it's in a whole other continent right now. But the thing is, you know that it's still yours. You just haven't gotten access to it. So Allah has everything, like everything you ever wanted with your name on it. So you actually own all these things. But it's just that right now it's not there yet. Like, it's not in this actual world. And it's not here right now because you haven't placed the order. You just got to place the order. Remember, if you're making goals from a state of lack, what's going to happen? More lack. So anything external, don't worry about that. So instead of just wanting the goal or just believing that you'll get the goal, no, just know, literally know that the goal is already done. I mean, after all, bro, you asked Allah. Allah can literally just say be and it becomes. So honestly, I've just been feeling like this vessel that's like Allah is just running the show. And it's like I'm just like in for the ride. Like, whatever is happening in my life, it's like a roller coaster. Like, whatever is happening, I'm just like riding through it, and I'm just like, oh, that's so cool. Like, this stuff is happening, is so cool. My job is not a YouTuber. My job is not a dropshipper. My job is just gratitude. Like, just do gratitude. Like, obviously I have businesses to do and like tasks to do, but again, my entire job is not that. My entire job is just gratitude. Like, gratitude.
And bro, he's absolutely right about this. He's on point with this. This mindset truly changed my life. Not only that I've got closer to God and I leveled up my faith more, I felt this guidance while doing my work. Bro, I'm not doing the work, bro. I'm just making the decision to work. God is doing the work for me, bro. I'm just like making some simple decisions, and God is the one that's guiding me, which is literally what Muhammad talked about. Do you know when you play GTA and you like click on a button and the guy like start punching people? This is literally it. This is how it feels when you get closer to God and feel His awareness more and develop your taqwa while doing your work. Bro, you feel like you're getting guided. Even in making a small YouTube thumbnail, bro. Even in picking like the right angle, like the images and the text and the font that you're gonna use in your thumbnails, bro. Literally, even in the small details, subhanallah. And that book, Psycho-Cybernetics, talks about this. He said that you have a whole machine inside of you, a whole goal-achieving machine inside of you that you just need to set the goal for and let her do the things, let her do the work and trust the process. But I never trusted the process, bro. What is trusting the process? How can I trust myself in something that I don't even know how to do? Bro, this is wrong. This is the more atheist explanation of this. You should trust Allah. Allah is the one that's helping you do the work, not the machine inside of you. It's true that He gave you a subconscious mind that will help you make decisions and work better, but He's still guiding you too. He's the one that affects your subconscious mind. He's the one that affects every single small decision that you take, and He accepts them, even in making a small YouTube thumbnail. And this is what we believe, that God is the one that's making us successful. Like, you probably heard these guys telling you like God is giving you the wealth, like this stuff doesn't belong to you, but I never take for you, right? Because like I worked hard for this, my mom worked hard for this. But once I understood this, bro, God gave you the capacity to work. God gave you the knowledge to work. God gave you the discipline, the everything to work. Even like some parts in your brain that help you focus. Bro, God gave you that. So of course, everything you will achieve belongs to Allah, because He made the decision that you would get that thing. So He gave you it. Like, did it take for you? Alright boys, sorry to interrupt the video, but when I was recording these clips, I went to take a break, right? Because I had to pray the Asr. And then I gone back and suddenly I had a dry throat and I couldn't record for 3 whole days or 4, I can't remember. Which somewhat sucked a little, and it slowed me down, and I wanted to upload some videos and I had like a lot of projects ready to upload. But as you just said, you gotta accept God's decisions. You gotta surrender to His guidance on whatever work that you're doing, because He knows what He's doing. He only makes wise decisions. Like, who knows, maybe like 2 weeks later I look back and say, of course I needed that break. Of course I had to like research more and look up some other things. Of course this was totally worth it. Or even if I don't, it probably still was like a wise decision for me to suddenly have a dry throat or something. Who knows? You will never know. Now let's get back to the video. Now, besides that I felt God's guidance while doing my work and accepting that I had a dry throat, besides that, this lack of why don't I have that, why don't I have that, why don't I... Bro, patience. God already gave you these things. God already gave you it because you asked for it. You asked Allah, bro. Like, this might be weird because I might be like rephrasing whatever Muhammad said in those clips, but it's so important that I have to rephrase it for you. God already gave you those things, and Prophet Muhammad said it. I can't really remember the hadith. I'll probably like show it on the screen, but everyone who asks gets something. It might not get right now to him, but it's there in it's the heavens, it's wherever it is. But if you make dua to get something, of course you'll get it, because you ask God for it. You might fail. You might fail a lot till you get to it. Maybe the business that you're currently doing or you have the thought to make might not get you there, but who knows, maybe the next one will. The after it will. Only God knows. And I could tell you from experience, I thought I'll be making money from my last anime channel where I was posting haram content. And I was praying to God, oh God, please make it successful. Even though I was like posting haram content. And I was depressed at that time because I couldn't do the work and procrastinated. Bro, of course you will procrastinate because you're doing some haram stuff. And that wouldn't even make you that much money because you're not even building a personal brand and you're just posting some memes, bro. What the heck? So you get the point. You could never understand God's wisdom. So you will go through a lot of failures and you might not get the thing that you asked for, but keep asking, and do better than your best, as we've talked about in the second lesson, to achieve the thing that you've asked for. Better than your best, and inshallah you will get it. And even if you don't, honestly bro, like even if you don't, even in the worst case scenario where you still make a lot of dua, and ask God to make you successful in this life and in the other life, and do better than your best, and you still have faith, even in that worst case scenario, bro, and you didn't get whatever you wanted to get, God will replace you with something that is 1,000 times better than it in the life afterwards. Like, how sick is that? Not even a single word that you make in dua is gone to waste. How could you still know that and feel lack? How can you still know that and feel this lack inside of me? Oh, why don't I have 1,000 subs yet? Where is my business failing? Bro, shut the hell up. Patience. But you still must not feel this lack. You still must not feel it, bro. You've been born perfect. Like God made Adam perfect, as he says in Quran. God made him in the best form. We weren't born with this lack of, oh, why don't I have 1,000 subs yet? Bro, shut the hell up. But Shaitan, bro. Shaitan is doing this for you. He wants you to feel this lack. Why? Because he wants to keep you broke. Literally, bro, like devil wants you to stay broke. He wants you to stay poor and get to hell. Like the worst case scenarios. He wants you to be poor in this life and in the other life, bro. And so he's getting you these dumb thoughts of, oh, why don't I have this yet? Oh, let me start gambling so I can get this thing because my business isn't working yet. Oh, let me start doing OnlyFans as a side hustle so I can monetize my business and make halal income. Like, bro, see what they are doing to us? See what they are doing to us, bro. And so what really worked for me to conquer these demons that trying to keep us broke, is that whenever I get these thoughts, whenever I get these limiting beliefs, oh, I don't deserve this, bro. I'll never be, bro. Shut the hell up. Whenever I get these limiting beliefs, I'll first say so I can get rid of any demon who's trying to make me broke. And second, I will ask God for forgiveness and do dhikr and all those stuff so I can get into that khushu', right? It's like a flow state, bro. You start like vibrating and everything. So you kind of start ignoring these thoughts. It's a weird state. Like, you should try this, bro. You should try like asking God for forgiveness, like, and ask him to get these thoughts out of your mind, bro. You should try this. And after that, I will ask him to make me successful. I will ask him to give me like some good knowledge so I can succeed in my business. I will ask him to help me work hard and do better than my best in my business and guide me while doing it. And after this dua, I will do dhikr, which is basically tasbih. And for you beginner Muslims that might not know this, it's basically like say Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Wallahu Akbar. And they basically like use this thing. I'll probably show a picture of it on the screen. And you probably like seen it a lot of times and like question like, what the hell do they do with this thing? Like I did. They basically say these words on every single little piece in the sabha or whatever they call it in your country. And it's honestly mostly after or in my prayers because I don't get these limiting beliefs anymore. Bro, I don't feel this lack anymore. Like once you get closer to God and feel his awareness, and like level up your faith, bro, you rarely got these limiting beliefs. You rarely feel this lack inside of you. Because as we said, like you already asked for it, how could you feel lack and you have Allah next to you, bro? How could you feel lack? Like God is literally closer to you than your neck muscles, bro. How could you feel lack? So I kind of conquered these like limiting belief demons, bro. I conquered them, bro. They gave up, bro. They tried to brainwash me and make me broke, but they gave up at this point, bro. I've conquered my limiting beliefs devils and same thing with my sexual desire demons, bro. They always try to trigger me to fap and nope, I ain't fapping. And since you mentioned that, if you're struggling with conquering your sexual desire, I made a whole video about Fugwa to cure your no-fap addiction. You could watch it if you're still struggling with that. But in this video, trying to conquer these dumbass demons that are making us broke. So 100% suggest, not suggest, bro. you're gonna watch Mohmad videos where he talks about this stuff and like how he brainwashed himself to success. I'll link every video where he talks about this stuff. It's truly life-changing. So finish all of them if you actually want value from them. And now let's get to the next entrepreneur and the next lesson. Mohmad Hijab. This guy has a successful YouTube channel, mashallah. And he's the co-founder of this institute, Pious Institute, which is probably like his main business. Anyways, in this institute, they talk about more of the theology part of Islam, which is honestly like some complicated stuff from what I've seen, where they basically try to get atheists and non-Muslims and Christians to believe in one God and get on Islam. Which is like a noble work, bro. That's a noble work. Now, I'm not sure if he's an entrepreneur that's making 10k per month or something. Because even in his business, Pious Institute, you could only donate for him. You don't truly buy the content, which is again a noble thing. Because let's be honest, like atheists won't buy something that will question their beliefs, bro. The fact that they made it to the website, bro, they had to go through a lot of barriers, so that's a noble work. Anyways, besides that, I don't think he has turned on AdSense on his YouTube channel because that's technically haram, as we will talk about later on. But I'm pretty sure he's like a decent, successful entrepreneur, right? The guy got Tate in his podcast. Like, who gets Tate in his podcast? Who gets Tate in his podcast? And so he must be a successful entrepreneur that we can learn from. Now, what really hit me with this guy, not the fact that he's making 20k per month. Oh, 5 side hustles. That makes me $2,000 a day. Number 1, affiliate marketing, bro. Shut the hell up. Anyways, what we could truly learn from this guy is his charisma and confidence. Bro, just watch him in this debate, bro. Watch him in this debate where like some atheists trying to like debate their atheism. Oh, guys, you know that God doesn't exist, right? You know that the universe was made by accident. And he's just standing up there with a deep-ass voice like, come on, guys. Of course we're not living in a simulation. What the hell? Of course the universe wasn't made by accident, bro. Tell this dumbass atheist kid to shut the hell up. And even look at him now, where he's trying to defend Chinese Muslims, as I remember. Bro, look at him, bro. And he's even leading tribes and having fights with guns, bro. Like, this guy is dangerous, bro. This guy only fears Allah. We need this guy to make a masculinity guide, bro. Why are these guys with like small necks making masculinity guides? Oh, how to be a man, guys, bro. Shut the hell up. We need this guy to make one. So you can get his level of charisma and courage, bro. Because, bro, once we have that, bro, we'll be dominating the business space. Because let's be honest, if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, you're gonna hire a lot of people. You're gonna manage a lot of people and you're gonna fire a lot of people. So you're gonna go through a lot of difficult and uncomfortable conversations. And you need the courage to fire someone, bro. You need that courage. Now this feels somewhat weird to say because I don't have a team yet, but I know for a fact that I need that courage to like fire someone up, bro. Get the hell out of my team. You need that courage, which is, by the way, what I've learned from Layla Hamoudi. And now, after I've seen some other pieces of content of Mohmad Hijab, I could tell you that most of the charisma skills that he has and the courage that he has is from doing martial arts and having a huge physique. Now, obviously, there's like some other components to it, like the skill component. Because obviously, like 8 years ago, when he just started making his YouTube videos, he wasn't as charismatic as this. He will obviously like stutter his words and speak in a slow voice and not act that much of charisma, even in debates and everything. So that's a skill that you develop by time. And besides that, let's be honest, you gotta be doing something that pleases God and having a positive impact on people. Because if you're doing like an how to make money from OnlyFans presentation and you're acting charismatic, bro, what the hell? You should feel ashamed of yourself. Why are you acting charismatic, bro? Go repent. Anyways, may Allah guide those kind of people that are making, I have to make money from OnlyFans, bro. Shut the hell. But I guarantee you that most of the charisma skills that he has is from having like a huge muscular physique and doing martial arts. Because once I started doing these two, weightlifting, trying to build a huge physique and doing martial arts, I realized what was I missing on, bro. Now, let's first talk about weightlifting, and don't tell me why I changed the camera position. Weightlifting, as you all probably already know, will increase your testosterone by a hell lot. And if you didn't know, testosterone is the hormone that helps you grow as a man. And so basically, the more testosterone that you have, the more masculine and confident you will be. Literally, you don't have to put in any effort. Just by having more testosterone, your voice will be deeper and louder, and you'll be have like a more straight up posture, and you will have more energy and aggressiveness. Like, how sick is that, bro? Give me testosterone. Give me more testosterone. Anyways, weightlifting increases that by a hell lot, especially doing like some heavy deadlifts and screaming while doing them. Which I feel somewhat guilty saying because I don't do those strength exercises anymore because I'm trying to be more essential in the gym, as we will talk about later on. But don't truly worry about it. Any type of weightlifting will help increase your testosterone by a significant amount. So like, train hard, bro. And then, bro, I could tell you from experience, once I started hitting the gym and doing those heavy ass deadlifts and started socializing with some actually like masculine men in the gym, my voice depth triple X, my charisma double X, and my aggressiveness triple X too. Bro, like 6 months ago, and I was watching romance anime. Bro, shut the hell up. And second, weightlifting fixes your posture. Now, honestly, I like struggle with posture when I was a child. I had like this forward neck posture, and I felt a little insecure about it. So I searched on YouTube, oh, how to fix your forward neck posture. And they give you like some cringy stretches. Oh, just hold this for 30 seconds, and you will cure your wind scapula and your forward neck posture. Bro, shut the hell up. Just by, you could already tell it's a scam, bro. It didn't fix my posture, even though like I kept doing them for 4 months straight. Like, I'm desperate for like having a more masculine posture so I can get girls. But once I started hitting the gym and stopped doing push-ups there, bro, my posture fixed instantly, bro. And you could like explain this because like the traps are gonna be holding you up. So of course you'll be walking like this and like this in the street. Of course, like your chest will be out. And besides that, I've like developed some huge chest muscles, and like I could feel my lat muscles when I'm walking. I could feel my lat muscles throughout the day. And honestly, bro, it gives you like this sense of confidence. It feels like you're talking to someone throughout a cover or something. I don't know how to explain it, bro. You gotta feel your chest muscles. You gotta feel your chest muscles, bro. If you can't feel your chest muscles and your lat muscles while walking, bro, that's sad. That's honestly sad. Like, even that YouTuber Mohmad that we just talked about in the third lesson told you this. If you can't do like 50 consecutive push-ups on the floor or bench your body weight, bro, that's sad. That's honestly sad. Honestly, that's not like a good measure of strength because there is more of the skill component to doing the bench and doing push-ups, because like you could be like spamming push-ups on the floor and not even holding it for a second. But that's still sad, bro. Like, how could you not bench your body weight? How could you not feel your chest muscles while you're interacting with people? How could you not feel your lat muscles? And don't tell me it's genetics. Don't tell me it's genetics. Everyone could get to the point where they have like a huge chest that they feel 10 times more confident with, and some decent lat muscles. So don't use that as an excuse. Keep hitting the gym. Now let's talk about martial arts. Honestly, bro, I wanted to start martial arts like way before, like almost a year ago. But since I was weightlifting 6 times or even 7 times a week, I obviously didn't have time for that, bro. Bro, I barely finished my workout so I can still have energy doing martial arts, and I still like wanted to do this YouTube thing, so I know for a fact that I couldn't do both. But after a while, I've realized my mistake, bro. I was overtraining as hell, bro. I would go 6 times or 7 times a week for 2 hours in every single workout, bro. That's almost 12 hours a week. Why? Because of these dumbass fitness YouTubers that have like some good genetics to the point that they start generating some dumb fitness advice so they can give you it, and they waste you hours, weeks of your life. And so once I started watching like an actual knowledgeable guy that looks back to science, who's this YouTuber Javen said, and I highly suggest that you sit through his lives if you want to save more time to do martial arts and even dedicate more time to your business. So when I started watching him, I realized my mistake, and I started only doing 2 full body workouts a week, and each like last less than an hour. Shocking, right? I can't blame you, bro. It took me 2 whole months so I could convince myself that training 2 times a week is like the right thing to do, and it's gonna save me more mental power, more time, and it's even gonna boost my gains because I'm not overtraining. And it might feel hard for you to accept it now, so go watch my full video. I'll talk about this and Jay's channel if you're interested about this. And now let's get back to the rest of the video. Now, as I said, once I've reduced my workouts, I finally have some time to start doing martial arts, which I wanted to do for like decades now. And so like I started learning some Muay Thai skills and doing some heavy bag workouts at home. But honestly, bro, I sadly couldn't join a martial arts gym because like I couldn't afford the gym subscription with the martial arts gym subscription. Hopefully I will. Hopefully I will at some point, but you gotta accept it, right? Because honestly, bro, I don't want to get abused in a shitty job because we live like in a brown country where they pay you like $2, even $1 for an hour. And you probably have to work at least 6 hours a day. I don't want that, bro. Bro, if I'm obliged to do that, bro, I would rather go to the calisthenics park, bro. Why is the gym, bro? I don't hit the gym, bro. I'll start doing some push-ups there and that's enough. I'll start beating up people in the street, bro. I don't need a martial arts gym. But even though I didn't do that, even though I didn't join a martial arts gym, just by hitting like the heavy bag and learning the skill to fight, bro, I've gained that male aggression back. Bro, I've always been that fat, peaceful kid in my childhood. I've always been that kid in the corner that accepted to get hit, but not hit by himself, and say, yo, I'm peaceful, bro. Bro, shut the hell up. Stop making excuses. If someone like pulls up enough to you and cut your finger with it, what are you gonna say to him? Oh, I'm peaceful, bro. Bro, shut the hell up. You need to gain that male aggression back. Like, we wanna fight, bro. We wanna fight. Like, we obviously wouldn't break the law or something, but like, we wanna gain that aggression back. We wanna fight. We wanna have the desire to fight when we need to fight. But these dumbass romance media, bro. These dumbass romance animes, romance movies, romance anime movies. Oh, watch these attractive girls fall into the main character, but for some reason, he's feminine and blushing and acting like a girl. Like, bro, that stuff brainwashed us. They took our masculinity from us. Like, you shouldn't be making videos about masculinity, bro. Like, we should have cringed on that, bro. We should have cringed on like these masculinity videos. But since all these dumbass media that literally brainwashed us, bro, of course that stuff would get views because we became like little rats that can't stop obsessing about girls and watching anime porn. This is exactly what they wanted to be. They wanted to be degenerated rat. And so, do you want to keep being a rat, bro? Do you want to keep being a rat? The chances are that you go to this point of the video probably don't want to be a rat. So start doing martial arts. Not only you will gain that male aggression back and you will have like the desire to fight. Like, bro, I want to fight now, bro. Bro, I can't wait to get into martial arts gym, but I said I couldn't afford it. But anyways, I want to fight, bro. I want to beat up people. Not in the street or something in an illegal way, but I want to beat up people. And besides that, you gain that male aggression back and stop being a rat. Dealing with people is so easy now. Like, you're so confident at this point. Like, what is the debate? Well, what is the public speaking, bro? That's nothing. Bro, you just got hit by some random guy on the face. Well, what is this public speaking, bro? That's nothing compared to the stuff that you were experiencing. So, like, of course, dealing with people is easy now. Of course, like, dealing with gangs is somewhat peaceful now. Even though I didn't truly get to that level yet. Hopefully, I'll get to it. But you get the point, like, this will 10 times your confidence when dealing with people, and like, stop feeling that fear. Oh, but what if they scream at me? Oh, well, what if they don't get, oh, what if they don't laugh, bro? Shut the hell up, who cares? Why is all this arrogance, and arrogance is haram, bro? Shut the hell up. There is a difference between arrogance and confidence. Arrogance is when you believe like you're better than people and you're just walking like this in the street, like mentally masturbating yourself. Bro, I don't do that. I don't walk like this, but I don't walk like a dumbass. Oh, I'm not trying to show off. Even when I go out, I don't wear like these tight shirts because like I feel uncomfortable in them, and they're like somewhat short. So I don't want to be showing my aura in the mosque. So like I don't show off that often, but I still want to feel confident when I deal with people. Because literally, imagine you're having a debate with atheist people and you're trying to convince them about Islam. But you couldn't because your voice is too shy and you're walking like this. Like, come on, bro. Of course you need confidence. Of course you need charisma so you could talk to these guys and prove your viewpoint. Because honestly, if you don't have like some decent charisma skills, no one will listen to you. Because like sometimes, and you could probably relate to this, we care more about how the message is being told instead of the message by itself, bro. We care more about the person who's saying the message and how he's saying it more than the message by itself. And Andrew Tate should have been the best example for that. Because he has a decent charisma and decent looks and decent materialistic stuff, so people would listen to him. Even though like he might say some dumb stuff before he converted to Islam. So like you get the point, right? You need charisma, and don't tell me it's arrogance, bro. Shut the hell up. Anyways, even Muhammad Hijab talks about this, by the way. He said that martial arts was a huge factor for him to gain that courage and like act more confident with people. But he also said that even like doing the most dangerous type of martial arts, which is MMA, where it could literally like break your bones, it's not even comparable to the confidence that the Sahaba, who are like the friends of Prophet Muhammad at that time, gained by practicing for fights. Bro, they were practicing with metal swords. Literally, that's like a little slip and someone is dead. Like that needs courage to do. That needs a lot of courage to do. So like that's the next level that we strive to get there, bro. We obviously will never get there, bro. So like that helps you like lower your ego when you get to that point. Anyways, as you could tell, I've made a lot of progress in this. I hope I have a good pump and the lighting is good. But I'll probably already show you some of my fitness progress, so that doesn't even matter. But as I said, I made a lot of progress in this. So if you want me to help you level up your speaking skills on camera and in real life, and help you with your workout programs and everything, and give you my 3 whole years of experience, almost, you could book my coaching. I've linked it in the description. Before we stop talking about Muhammad Hijab, I just wanted to add like this small extra lesson that we could learn from him. And so, again, let's get back a little in time and continue this video. We need more Muslim preachers and imams like this guy. We need more Muslim preachers like him. Like, I'm not trying to offend anyone, but let's be honest, most of the imams these days and Muslim preachers, bro, they are fat. Their stomach is in front of their chest muscles. But that doesn't mean they are lazy. I'm 100% sure they are more hardworking than me and most of you guys watching this video. And I'm pretty sure they are way more masculine too, because like your physical appearance doesn't determine how much masculine you are. And this is what Prophet Muhammad told us, by the way. But still, in an age like this, where looks matters the most. Because honestly, bro, 3 years ago, if I watch like an imam video on my phone and I see like a fat imam, bro, I'll start laughing at him, bro. I will start mocking him. I won't listen to his advice. Because I had a huge ego at that time and I wasn't truly committed to Islam. So you get the point. We need more imams and Muslim preachers that are physically fit, financially free, have some good social skills, super well educated, not just about Islam, but every other area of life. We want imams that will literally have celebrities in their podcasts. That's the next level of imams that we need to have. And hopefully you guys and me, the next generation, we'll become those next level Islam preachers that have leveled up in every area of life and being like the almost perfect role model for youth these days that only care about looks and financial success. They don't even care about your faith. Bro, what is your faith? I'm saying this because I used to be one of those guys, bro. Why are you poor? What, haram income, bro? What is haram income? What are you fat? Oh, I don't have time for the gym. Bro, go hit the gym. We don't care that you're doing tahajjud at 3 a.m. These youth don't care about that, bro. And so start hitting the gym. Start hitting the gym. And build your online business. And become financially free so these guys could listen to you. And hopefully we will become those people. And now let's get to the next lesson and the next entrepreneur, which is Sheikh Asim Al-Hakim. Now, this might sound surprising for some of you guys, but this guy is actually an entrepreneur. This Sheikh is actually an entrepreneur. Now, besides like charity and donations that might pay him, let's leave that there. This Sheikh has a website where you could book like a 30-minute call with him for $100. And this is literally the lesson. This is literally the lesson. Because I know some of you will go, oh my God, he's a Sheikh. How could we charge for this? Oh my God. He must be doing this for free. How dare he charge people $100 for half an hour? He must do it for $1, right? Bro, shut the hell up. Where do you want the guy to make his money from? The YouTube AdSense that he turned off? Because
if the ads themselves, you choose to put them and it contains haram, it is haram as well.
And so, where do you want him to get his money from? Do you want him to get another shitty job that he hates and will limit his potential from doing the thing that he does the most and helping millions of people? Or do you want him to cope with poverty and maybe getting some donations once in a while and live on those? And so, of course, he will make this service. Of course, he will make it. Of course, he could make like 10K per month, 20K per month, depending on how much clients he get. Of course, he could do that. Why not? Even $1 million a month. Why not? The guy is literally generous. The guy is literally generous to charge his service for $100 every half an hour. Bro, he got almost 1 million subs of following and millions of views and helped millions of people. Of course, he could charge more, bro. But these are poor people that can't afford that, bro. Shut the hell up. He's not charging you. He's charging the rich people because he know for a fact that most like average income guys, to not offend anyone, are not gonna buy his service because they are concerned about some other stuff. So he's serving the rich Muslims. Like imagine if a rich Muslim is getting married, one of the most important life decisions that he will make. And so he got the thought, oh, I could book a call with Sheikh Asim Al-Hakim so he can give me more advice on this. Of course he would do that, bro. Bro, he will pay 10 times more of that. He will pay $10,000 for half an hour if needed. Of course he will. And I 100% guarantee you that Sheikh Asim Al-Hakim believes that his service will give him more value than the money he spent. I'm 100% sure it is. So break this dumbass belief in your mind. People could make money online and serve hundreds of people, millions of people, selling a $1,000 product. And so what? This is triggering me now. We as brown people spent $20,000 on university to get a degree that we'll use to get a job. And we just forgot 99% of the stuff that we've learned. And when we see someone making money online, oh, how could he do that, bro? That's haram income. Bro, wake up. It's okay to serve millions of people and sell expensive products. It's okay to sell stuff online. Shocking, right? Come on, guys. We need to change this. The West knew this before us. And that's why they are richer than us. Like I get there is some haram ways, a lot of haram ways to make money online. But there is a lot of halal ways too. You don't have to go to university to make money. Or like make halal income. You don't have to run a small grocery shop that you barely get clients to make halal income, bro. What the hell? You don't need that. Alex Hormozi, who's basically like 100 million millionaire that we mentioned like 10 times throughout this video, gave you this formula of making money. First, you need beliefs. Second, you need skills and character traits. Now, character traits and skills are somewhat late because you could level up your patience, you could level up your faith, you could level up your masculinity and etc. etc. So those are kind of tied. And I guarantee you, bro, only the beliefs that is limiting us to not making money. Because Muslims are the most hardworking, they are the most patient, they are the most skilled, and they are professions. But they still have small beliefs. They have these limiting beliefs that is limiting their income. I've talked to my physics teacher, and the guy is literally one of the best teachers I knew, bro. He's so funny and relatable. When teaching physics, bro, I don't get like bored like the other BS school subjects, bro. When I go to his class, bro, I have fun. And so I've told him, like, why don't you make YouTube? Bro, you should be on YouTube, bro. You're gonna get a whole million following, bro. You're so funny and relatable. You'll probably be the best in this country. And he's really hardworking too, bro. He has like extra hours that you privately pay for. And he sits there till like 12 a.m. teaching kids physics. Or 12 p.m., excuse me. That guy is really hardworking. But when I told him this, he said, but it's not the same experience, right? I can't answer student questions. I can't interact with them too. Bro, shut the hell up. Do both of those. Do both. Give all the information for free. Pump up as much as you can YouTube videos and give like 80% of what you used to give to your kids in school. Give it all for free so poor people could watch it. And make a premium service that people could pay for and you could interact with them in live format. But now, since he has like a huge audience, he has two options. And this, by the way, this mindset, I'm getting it from Alex Hormozi. He will either send and scale, basically like have a huge class of 100 people and he's teaching them on like a Zoom call because he's funny and relatable and people like the way he teaches. So of course he will have that much of people wanting that one guy to teach them. Or since he's gonna appeal to a larger audience, he could charge more now because he's gonna attract more richer people. And so he could literally make like tens of thousands of dollars with this. But his limiting beliefs are limiting him. Bro, I don't have the skills. I don't know how like to teach physics well. But I have the beliefs and I just gave you a formula of how he could scale his business. Let me give you another example. You go to this guy that makes khazaf. I don't know how to translate it in English. I'll probably put it in the screen or something. And so you go to this guy's shop and, oh, this guy's making some satisfying stuff. And so you go tell him, yo bro, you could actually record this and post it on social media. And I guarantee you that most people will like it because it's truly satisfying. And you could tell stories with that so people could get invested in your persona. And now you could sell these exclusive khazaf that you make, which is technically art. So you could sell them either really expensive or to a large amount of people. And you'll be making tens of thousands of dollars every single month from this. And you don't have to wait for clients that are not even interested in your art now. Bro, if you told him that, bro, he will kick you out. He will kick you out from his workshop, bro. He will tell you, oh, this is my workshop. Get the hell out. Well, what is this like devil stuff that you're showing me, bro? That's haram. Why is this so haram? You can't sell on haram. Like, come on, bro. We need to change this. Like, obviously, there's like some haram ways of making money online, but there is a lot of halal ways too. And one of them is selling your product online. And so if you truly believe that you're offering some huge value that God will help you accountable for another day, why not? Why not sell it online? Why not make tens of thousands of dollars? If you're actually doing better than your best to make your product so good and will change people's life or entertain them or wherever your goal is, of course it's okay to sell millions of that product to people. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're making it so valuable and you read this book 100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi and you're dedicating your whole life to give value to people, of course you could make a course. Of course you could make an ebook. Of course you could make this stuff. Like, why do you have this limiting belief? Why do you have this limiting belief? When I'm selling you my coaching, I'm 100% sure they will get value for the money that you paid. Bro, I'm charging you less because I'm still a small YouTuber and I get that I need to practice and be better so I can charge more. Which is not just me boasting and promoting, I'm just giving you an example for this. But I truly believe if you buy my coaching, you'll get more value than the price that you've paid. And if you could do that with every product that you sell, Sell your products. Why are you limiting your potential? I'm trying to share this optimism with you guys because once I've committed more to Islam, I started having these limiting beliefs. Because to be honest with you, when my faith was kinda low, I didn't over stress about making halal income. I didn't over stress about that God will keep me accountable on the things that I'm sinning in the day of judgment. God will judge me for the service that I'm giving to people. I never thought that I'm gonna held accountable for that. And the fact that YouTube AdSense is haram, bro. I never thought about that. And so when I started leveling up my faith more, I had more limiting beliefs. Oh, it's actually like hard to make halal income these days. And so I talked about this to my Islamic Deen Studies teacher in high school. And I asked him about making money online. And he told me, it's cool. Just avoid Bitcoin, which like seems like gambling. But it's cool. You can make your money online. What's the problem with that? And even when he talked about like making money and becoming rich in this life and the other life, he's feeling like so optimistic about it. Like, of course we want to be rich. Of course you want to make money. Of course you want to make tens of thousands of dollars. And he kind of gave me like these shines of optimism that I'm trying to share with you guys. Because for us Muslims, it might like, you might get these limiting beliefs, but like, isn't being poor better in the eye of Allah? Like, isn't the Prophet told us to take just what we need from dunya and leave the rest of it? That's true. But here's my opinion, and I hope that devil doesn't misguide me on this. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. But why don't you try to make as much halal income as possible? Why don't you try your best, better than your best, to make a valuable product and sell it by scale, which means to basically sell it to more people by using the internet and social media. And you don't have to price your service low. You don't have to price your products low. You will rather be selling to rich people, but giving all that you know to poor people for free on social media platforms or everywhere. And this is the business strategy that Alex Hormozi talks about. Give everything free for the poor. You don't have to sell for this guy. You don't have to sell them nothing like $5 stuff. You could do that if you want, but why not serve the rich guy and make money from him? That would be better off. He would be more invested in your service and you would be dedicating more attention to him and giving him more value because he literally paid you a lot of money. And so you will subconsciously like work harder for that. He talks about this in his book, by the way. I'm not just generating this from my mind. Like, why not do that? Literally like fix rich people problems and give everything else free to the poor people. And even donations and charity and everything. Why don't you do that? Why are you leaving the money for these rich people that are spending it on some dumb stuff? Why are you leaving the money from them? How could you leave these guys that are not even doing zakat to get all your money? Why don't get the money by yourself, the halal part of it? And if you're really faithful in God, if you really want to be more like Prophet Muhammad, take barely just what you need and give it to people. Give it to charity. Do your zakat. Build another business that will give value to more people and change the world. Build a masjid, or 2 masjid, or 3 masjid, or 10 masjid. Why are we limiting our potential? God didn't limit himself. So why are you limiting yourself? Why are you limiting yourself and not asking for the unlimited stuff that God could give you? Get the halal money. Do something good with it and only take as much as you need from it. That's when your faith appears. That's when your true faith appears in God. Because even though you have it, you didn't take from it, you gave it all. That's what Prophet Muhammad did. Because let's be honest, when he was sharing Islam, he was the king of like the Islamic nation. He could have literally asked for anything. And I heard this story from an imam, by the way. But even before his death, he had 4 gold coins. And he told his wife Aisha to give them away. SubhanAllah, see how much faithful that guy is, bro. 4 gold coins at that time is like nothing. It's nothing. And he told her, don't save it. Give it away. How do you want me to meet God and I still have something that I own in this world? Give it away. That's our forfeit. that's when you're truly faithful. And so don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. Like imagine if our Prophet was sufficient with sharing Islam to like 10 people. And he said, oh, this is enough. I've done my job. Let me now sleep. Like imagine if he'd done that. From the start, he knew that he would share Islam for the whole planet. So the Prophet didn't limit himself. God doesn't limit himself. Why are you limiting yourself? Why are you making halal income look hard to make? It's not. This religion came to make things easy for us. As God says in Quran. Wait, let me check the verse. I forgot it. يريد الله بكم اليسر ولا يريد بكم العسر. That means that God wants ease for us. He doesn't want us to suffer from poverty. Like he might test us sometimes to level up our faith, which is literally beneficial for us because we will get good deeds for that. But he doesn't want that with our religion. This religion came to make things easy for us. Like obviously it's somewhat hard to wake up at 4 a.m. to pray Fajr and stick to your 5 prayers. But that will literally help you, bro. That discipline will literally help you in other areas of life. So you could say it's somewhat making things easy for you. And besides that, bro, as we've talked in the 3rd lesson, once you level up your faith, once you start reading more Quran, once you get closer to God, you feel that you're getting guided while doing your work. You don't like start hesitating a lot in your decisions. And I'm telling you this from experience, bro. Even make like a small YouTube thumbnail. The decisions that I make, I feel like I'm guided while doing it. So I surrender to God's guidance, subhanAllah. But Islam didn't come to make us poor. Islam didn't come to make us anxious. Islam literally came to make us more wealthy in this dunya and the akhirah, bro. Both of those. No, just akhirah, because I know that most of you believe that we'll be rich and just in akhirah if we follow Islamic rules, which is right, but it will help you in this dunya too, bro. It will help you become wealthy and have good mental health and like improve in this dunya too. Bro, this point is so important that I literally had to re-record so I can tell you this thing. Islam will help you be wealthy too. Like literally the dua that you make will be fighting with your own destiny, bro. They'll be fighting, bro. Your own destiny might say that this guy will end up poor, but your dua will say, nah, this guy is gonna be rich, and they're just fighting there. Like how sick is that? Just by doing dua to God and asking him to be more wealthy and have more risk. Obviously halal income, obviously the halal part of it. And besides that, doing zakat and giving charity, which is literally an obligation for us, won't decrease your wealth. Like most people think it would decrease wealth, but actually increases it. Like Prophet Muhammad says, charity increases your wealth. And so if you do zakat, you're gonna be more wealthy. Look at Mr. Beast, for example. Now he's not truly doing it with the intention of zakat for Islam, but he's still doing charity. And did his wealth decrease? Did his wealth decrease after doing that charity and giving to people? Of course it didn't. Not only that he got more views and positive feedback from people, but even God will increase his wealth more so he can give more to people. And hopefully one day, he might convert to Islam. Like how sick is that? That's how good charity is. And so basically God is helping you increase your wealth by doing zakat. And besides that, will help you throughout the process too, because you're gonna be more mentally healthy and more stable. Because if you go through a lot of hardship and some hard situations in business, you won't be having mental breakdowns. You won't be that stressed and anxious because you know that God accepted this. God accepted this. So of course you will deal with it with ease. Of course you will accept it and like deal with the problems. Because God accepted it. Like how could you not accept it? So that's another thing that will really help you. And besides that, bro, none of these YouTubers, like self-help YouTubers, talk about this. When you dedicate more time to God and do your extra prayers, God will give you more time. And I've gone through hundreds of these scenarios, bro. I've gone through hundreds of these scenarios where I just dedicate more time to God and He gives you like more time back. I've mentioned 2 stories in that video, even though it's like somewhat low quality, but you can check it out. And as we talk about in the third lesson on how your awareness of God and getting in Islam will guide you throughout your business, will guide you throughout your work. You don't feel that you're working anymore, bro. You're just making the decisions to work, but God is actually making the decision for you. God is guiding you. God is the one that's almost doing most of the work. Like, subhanallah, how good is that? And besides that, you have like a whole accountability. Do you know, like, these self-help guys will talk about, oh, self-accountability, guys. Bro, you don't need self-accountability. You need God's accountability, bro. God is watching you. God is watching you. How could you waste time and not ask Him for forgiveness afterwards? How could you sit there scrolling through TikTok and you're seeing little girls dancing and God is watching you? How could you do that? This is more important than self-accountability. Because some guys don't have self-accountability. They don't know that this stuff is haram or it's a waste of time. They don't care. But if they feel God's awareness, if they feel God's accountability, of course they wouldn't do this. Of course they wouldn't do it because it's haram and it's a waste of time. So literally Islam came to increase our wealth. Islam came to increase our wealth and preserve it and not spend it on some dumb stuff that will not make anything, but instead give it to charity and God will even give you more. How sick is that? And besides that, no one talks about this. When you do good to the world, even if you're not Muslim, when you do something positive that almost lays with Islam values, right? You're doing something good for humanity. You're having a positive impact on the world. That's when you become the most wealthiest. That's when you become a billionaire. Because have you ever heard someone become a billionaire from OnlyFans? Have you ever heard someone become a billionaire from making 90% of his money from haram income? It rarely happens. But most of the billionaires out there now, and that existed throughout the whole world, had positive impact on the world. Look at Elon Musk, for example. Look at him. He's trying to get us to Mars. Look at Bill Gates too. He's doing charity and stuff. And they are making services that literally changed humanity and made life way easier. Like Amazon, PayPal, those kind of things, bro. Those stuff had a huge impact on people. A positive one. Well, depends on how you use it. And that's how we will become a billionaire. That's how we will reach the next levels of wealth. Because humanity values that. We have the fitra inside of us. So you get the point. If you're a billionaire, you're probably making most of your money from halal stuff. Because you're doing something positive. You're giving charity, bro. That money is blessed. And so it's not limited. It's not limited like haram income is. Like, have you ever heard of someone become a billionaire from showing Astaghfirullah al-Azim? Have you ever heard of someone doing that? Of course you didn't, because it's not blissful, bro. That money belongs to devils. So it obviously can't be compared to Allah's wealth, which is the halal stuff. Let's take YouTube AdSense as an example. Bro, I can tell you from experience, most YouTubers aren't making their money from AdSense, bro. AdSense is like the icing on top of the cake. It might be like a starting point for some YouTubers, but it's not their main stream of income. Most YouTubers make their money from making either a valuable product or a valuable service, like merchandise, ebooks, courses, communities, or even physical products that you see on Walmart. And that's their main stream of income. That's where they make their most money from. Which is like most of the time it's gonna be halal stuff, especially if they make it valuable and not just BS people with a hoodie with like a random YouTube logo on it. If they actually put in some effort and a lot of effort to make this valuable, and they read this book 100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi, that's probably halal income. They are not using some music in their ads. And so you see like the difference between the haram income and the halal income. It's obviously like the good stuff that sells the most, but the bad stuff, bro, get the hell out of my face. That's extra thing. That's the icing on top of the cake, but it's haram, bro. Throw it away. And so why not do that? Why not make the halal part of income from this YouTube stuff or even any other business out there? Why not do that? Why not do that and build your product, make it super valuable and sell it to millions? and become wealthy, or even get sponsored by good company that has like some good products that you use, and you're not lying to your audience and say, oh guys, if the company didn't sponsor me, I will still buy her products. Well, shut the hell up, stop lying to us. If you're actually being 100% authentic with people and honest with them, why not get sponsored by that company if she's actually not using music in her ads or something? Bro, take the money. Take the money, why not? Islam came to make you rich and give to poor and do positive impact on this world. Like God put it Adam and earth to worship him. But as I've talked about in some other videos, worship doesn't have to be just praying, even doing the work, making the earth a better place, but with the intention of pleasing God and doing this and doing all of this for the sake of Allah and his heavens. Bro, that's worship. And so why not be rich? Islam wants you to be rich in this world and in the other world. Because Prophet Muhammad used to always do this dua. رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. That basically means, oh God, please give us a good thing in this world, which basically like good wealth, good relationships, and a good life in general. And give us a good thing in Akhirah, like heavens, Firdaus al-A'la, bro, those kind of things. And protect us from hellfire. And this dua is literally written in Quran. And so God wants us to ask for this. God wants us to ask for success in this life and in the other life. And so why not do that? And honestly, bro, we need more imams talking about this. We need more financially successful imams talking about this and brainwashing the older generation from the shitty beliefs that they have. We need more of these, bro. I watched this podcast of like a wealthy Muslim entrepreneur, and bro, it really motivated me. Like I realized there's like some Muslim older guys that are rich and they understand this, bro. They understand this whole entrepreneur make money online, bro. They understand these beliefs. And so when I watched them, like I felt there's like this ribbon just got out of my heart. Because I always thought that becoming rich while being a Muslim is almost impossible. But when I've seen these guys and like seen the optimism and watch Mohmad videos that we learned in the third lesson, I'm way better now. And hopefully I brainwash you with those beliefs and you got some optimism. And now let's pass to the final lesson, which is a more like bonus lesson for you guys. When I was researching for this video, I've searched for like wealthy Muslim millionaires. And there was this guy photos getting repeated in the Google Photos thing. And so I got somewhat curious and I clicked on the guy and I started seeing what's the matter with him. And honestly, things got really serious when I was researching for this. This guy called Ali Banat. And the guy is a millionaire. He's a wealthy guy. Look at the stuff that he owned. But he has been diagnosed with cancer. Type 4 cancer, which is basically like really advanced cancer that you can't recover from. So there is literally no hope for that guy. And he's gonna be meeting Allah soon. The guy already passed away, so Allah yarahmu. Now let's continue. And the guy apparently got really popular after this event. Because when God gave him that cancer, just watch what he said.
I've been gifted, alhamdulillah, by Allah with cancer throughout my body, and I've changed my whole life to sort of helping people.
Why do you call it a gift, Ali?
And alhamdulillah, it's a gift because and driving something like this doesn't really cross my mind anymore. It's not something I would want to do no more. After someone tells you, or you find out that you're sick, or you haven't got much time in this life, wallah, this is the last thing you would want to chase. And this is how we should be living our life every day. After you go, there's nothing. There's no one there for you. No mother, no father, no brother, no sister, except for your deeds. And even your money is not going to be there for you. So the only thing that's going to be there for you is a sadaqah. And that's the only thing that's going to help you gradually through your time in the grave till you get to the ultimate destination.
I mean, what do you want me to say, bro? The lesson explains itself. It doesn't matter what you achieve. It literally doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you're the 1% of man. It doesn't matter that you're like better than the average guy and have Lambos and expensive jewelry. It doesn't matter that you're physically fit. Everything you own is negligible. Your Lambo won't enter you to Jannah, bro. There is a video that Ali Dawa made, which sadly didn't make his place into this list. But when he got to 1 million subscribers, he got triggered, bro. He said like, what am I supposed to do? Like start celebrating? Of course I know. Like what is 1 million subs would do to me? Will it get me to heaven? It's not gonna get me to heaven. Even if I was making a huge money from it, bro, what's the difference? Now apparently the rest of the video got deleted, but only deeds will help us get to heaven. My YouTube channel won't get me to heaven, bro. These numbers on the screen won't get me to heaven. The respect that you get from 14 years olds on TikTok, just because you have like $60,000 bracelet or something, it's not gonna get you to heaven. Like never forget this. Because if you got to this point of the video and you don't have like effed up attention span like every guy out there, you probably have like some bright future in front of you. You'll probably achieve some decent success, inshallah. And you'll be making tons of money, inshallah too. But don't let this stuff delude you, bro. Don't let this dunya stuff delude you from your real purpose, which is worshipping God and getting to heaven. That's your true purpose, and don't let anyone distract you from it. Even take like 20 minutes every single day to think about this. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I trying to make this money? Why am I going to the prayers at 4 p.m. or something? Just keep doing that exercise so you don't forget your purpose. Your real mission in this world is to please God and enter His heaven, inshallah. And as Muhammad says in that video, which is actually a good video too, I'll probably link it there, money is literally just like socks. People with a license from government are printing money, bro. They just printed it. It's just paper. Like, how could you still know that and give it more attention than Allah? Give it more attention than your true purpose. Now that's it, boys. That's all I wanted to say. And I 100% suggest that you watch the full video, the full documentary that Ali Bennett and Sheikh Mohammed Hobos made. So click on it there. I probably have already linked it. And as always, bro, there's no time when you're ready to take action.